Ooh la la. Well, first of all, when preparing, there was a lot of crackling going on with the kettle. So, that shows quite a bit of spark already. And I'm using a special tea. Just a sec. I see a feather falling. And look like leaves, so this might have some importance, something to do with the fall maybe. I'm going to take this into the light because I can't see with the light on. Okay. One thing I see here, I see two polarities here. Very tender pink, and then I also see, a very dark spot here. Now, I always do tea, both when I first put it in and then after I drink it as well. I see a crown. I don't know if you can see it right there. I see a crescent moon with an arrow through it. I see a bird of some type. I think it's a water bird, like some kind of a duck. I see a snake. Can you see like the boa constrictor? That's what it looks like to me. And I see another bird. Looks like looks like a kind of a crow on top, but then a different body on the bottom. I don't know, I keep thinking of the fall. for some reason. And I mean, if you're looking for something to happen, possibly, I mean, the fall's not too far away, but I see a plane. See a flash of a wolf. Two wolves digging down. They're two different colors. One's lighter under the chin area, the other one's darker in color. That pink is still there, and I mean, I see it coming closer now, and I think that's a good sign. But the dark bud that's there, I don't know, that could be something that, you know, is the other side of what you're looking at. I mean, everything has two sides anyways, good and bad. But I definitely see the pink moving straight towards it, although it is being blocked, which is good. Okay, I thought I was filming and it wasn't filming. So, I'm going to repeat myself. Ow, it's hot. So I don't know what part it filmed or what it didn't film, but okay, I see the pink petal. It was quite far away from the black bud, and now it is joined to it. Now, that could be your attraction to something dark, or it could be the opposite. It doesn't necessarily have to mean bad, but I think maybe, I mean, they say opposites attract. Only you can decide what you think about that. I definitely see, actually, I don't know if you can see it, but I see a really long dress and flowers. I see kind of some little sparkles and arms outstretched. And what I had seen, I don't know, I'll have to go back, of course, because I don't know if it recorded, but I did see like a fetus floating around. Which, I mean, is it literally a fetus, or is it the birth of something new and awesome? I do see something floating around there that I don't like the look of, and it was a strange caricature, a strange face. It's gone now, but I see a dog, like a small dog. I'll come back to this. Well, probably can't see it, but the pink petal is still very pink. And I think this is a good sign. I can see like a garden. I can see these nice colors. I see a happy face, like smiling. I definitely, I don't know, I see here fertility. I see, like, I don't know. It's the third time I've seen that. Okay, the pink thing is petal. Sorry, the petal is drawn to this bud for sure. It's actually really drawn to it, and I think that you know, that's a good thing. I mean, you have to look at whatever this is signifying, like job or relationships or some endeavor. That the pink is showing something that's full of life and really bright. So I think really it's what you make of it, and you have to really, you know, like anything, think about what you're doing and weigh out everything. Make sure that you're just not, you know, letting your emotions run away, that whatever endeavor it is, that you think about it, really think about it objectively. I think that's, but I see very good promise here. I do. Now, that black bud, what does that mean? I mean, it is a black bud. But that doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. You know, it could just mean something different, something opposite to what you had originally thought of or something. I took out the black bud and I wanted to open it up to see if it was black all the way through. I know you can't tell in this light, but it is not. It is actually light colored. Underneath all of that, there is light. So that might mean something to you. My shadow's in the way, but I put the bud back in there so you can see when it's actually floating around. It's almost the same type of shade as the pink, except the pink is quite pink. I see an arrow. A fox. I see a baby chick. You might not be able to see this, but this is a very interesting shape. What I see is a figure. It looks like an older man with a hat, like a kind of fur hat. And he's kind of short, stocky. He's got a long beard, and he appears to be riding some kind of animal. Like a griffin. Just a second. There appears to be like two wings coming out of his back on either side. And he looks like he's stomped on something or standing on something. It reminds me of some medieval drawing that I've seen. And the bud now looks like a face that is sort of crying out like a warning or something like that. But the man appears to be like wealthy or something, the way he's dressed and everything. So anyways, the image is very clear in the bottom of this person. On second look, it could be dark hair. He's wearing like kind of a hat. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I wouldn't mind trying to sketch this out. It's pretty interesting. But so it looks like some of the images of chicks and fetuses and things like that, that could be something new that's coming up. It could mean literally youngsters. And it looks like this guy's got like a falcon. At first it looks like wings, but then when I'm looking again, it's sort of changing. First I thought, well, it's some kind of a bird. It reminds me of a blue jay. And then it kind of looks like a kind of a weasel, really, sitting on the guy's top right shoulder. Because it's got its little paws together like a kind of a hamster. So I would look up that. But it's a very powerful looking figure. It could mean, something that's you're drawn to, which who wouldn't be, because it is it's very compelling. And the signs at the beginning with the pink petal, I thought was a good sign. Now it all depends too, I guess, on what you think of that black bud. But anyways, I'll send you an email with some details. And anyways, thanks for asking me to do this reading. It was really interesting, and I hope you can get something out of it. Thanks.